What's up, y'all? It's your boy Double Still Crushindo here with another video. Today, I'm gonna be talking about blackmail celebrities and how they don't run shit, which is very hilarious, man. Very hilarious. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about the signs and shit, so you know. You know what I mean? Where y'all live? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? After this live, I'm finna work on my music and shit, so you know, be a little busy today. But where y'all at? Check in, check in. We're gonna talk about the signs of a blackmail celebrity, right? I think I sat here yesterday. Let me sit over here. So, writing this Pizzagate book is gonna lead to a bunch of lives talking about what's really going on behind the scenes in the industry and why a lot of these celebrities are acting very ignorant and doing dumb ass shit, embarrassing themselves and their families and shit. Well, it leads back to the blackmail talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these celebrities are on camera doing bad shit, and I ain't talking about crime. Well, I ain't talking about certain bad shit. I'm talking about favors for the handlers. Who are the handlers? The FBI and the CIA, which are government agencies. They are the handlers. They're telling the celebrities what to do because they all work for MK Ultra. But I want y'all to know the difference between regular celebrities and blackmail celebrities. See, what they do is, whenever you reach a certain level of blackmail shit, demonic worship and all that shit, and rituals, you go higher in their system. I ain't saying you can't go higher just in reality, but there's two different systems. There's a reality system, and then there's a fake reality system, right? Most of the celebrities y'all know right now are in the fake reality system, and they did a lot of fucked up shit to get where they at, right? And they're still poor, so it ain't like, they can tell the handlers no and all that, right? So this is why I'm helping y'all decipher who is what, because they'll paint the image that they're independent, they're strong, and they, what I'm saying, make a lot of money and all that. Don't believe none of them. Don't believe they ass. All of them are liars. They're fake. They're frauds. They're phony. They're poor. You know what I'm saying? The money that they got is the handler's money, which means if the handlers say you can't do this, then you ain't finna do that. If they sacrifice a family member for that money, they can't spend all that money up. Because if they do, not only they go broke, but they can't spend on everything. You know what I'm saying? Blackmail celebrities are told what to do, where to go, who to meet. You know what I'm saying? And they can't live with their reality. A lot of them kill themselves. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying, try to act like they trying to crash their own career and shit. It don't matter what they do. They're caught in that shit till they die. And I don't feel no kind of way about it. So you got a lot of grown ass, sad ass motherfuckers out there who want to baby the adults and be like, oh, that's sad, man. Oh, man, all that. At the end of the day, these grown people know what the fuck they were doing. And if you want out, get the fuck out. But see, they were losers in real life. So if they leave the Illuminati and the Masons, they won't have shit because they don't work hard. And these the same people talking about they work hard and all that. They don't work hard, y'all. Don't believe them. They're blackmailed. And their little blackmail status gives them a little status. But it still ain't shit. Y'all just got to compare celebrities to billion-dollar companies. And that's how I lost my respect for celebrities. I look at billion-dollar companies and how they operate, billionaires, successful people, right, like that, right? Celebrities ain't on that level. They are so ignorant. Celebrities are so slow. I said, yeah, I see why they're blackmailed. I see why y'all getting handled. And they really think they still control the narrative. Whole time. They don't, y'all. It's very hilarious. Being blackmailed is a form of extortion, which is also a federal crime. But when you're blackmailed by the government, that's a loophole. So they kind of use that loophole to try to get what they want, right? Whole time they can only get what they give them. So don't ever believe a celebrity is running the game or, oh, you know, blah blah blah. They're intelligent, business smart. No, they're not. Don't believe them, y'all. Look at the signs, judge their careers, see what they're doing, right? And once y'all do that, y'all gonna understand that all the motherfuckers are phony. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Another sign that a celebrity is blackmailed is that when it seems like, you know what I'm saying, it seems like they can't just go up. They stuck at the same level for decades. They're blackmailed. And they ain't gonna ever go up higher till they do a certain kind of ritual or certain things like that. And a lot of them ain't made for that. A lot of them too scared, or even if they did it, the handlers don't care. See, the handler pick and choose who they want, right? It's all about power and control, right? So if they feel like you don't have a certain power or controlling over your whole life, you're not finna get in it. You're not finna go higher. You know what I mean? So they're really abusing the power of power. Some people are born naturally powerful, and if given to the wrong hands, they can hurt a lot of people, right? So what the handlers do is pick and choose who has the most power out of the whole bunch of losers, right? They're all losers, right? So it ain't like, oh, that's a cool one and all that. No, they're all losers. They're poor. They don't run shit, right? So what the handlers do is choose whoever has the most power. Once they get the ones that has the most power, they ritualize them. They take their soul. They abuse them and do all type of shit. Blackmail them, right? Once they blackmail them, then they get them on. Damn, my nose itching like a bitch. Then they get them on, right? And that gives them their little status. You know what I mean? You know you on whenever the media posts your every move. And they think that's cool. Oh yeah, I wish I was on too. Okay, go be on. Why y'all wishing? All of them people wishing they was on and shit. Y'all know them handlers don't fucking want y'all ass. They don't desire y'all. I call them undesirables. Cause even the people they chose, the handlers still don't desire them. This is why they go out there and do dumb shit. Man, my nose itching like a bitch. That's that coochie. What else? Yeah, the handlers pick and choose who they want. They usually choose the most powerful slave of the bunch, right? Even though it ain't real power, they choose the most powerful slave to put at the top, right? Um, all of this is a part of MK Ultra. I know y'all definitely heard of MK Ultra. MK Ultra is a government project to use to control the public. But see, they don't have control of the public no more. Like back in the day, they had a little control over the public and shit like that. But people kept revolting and protesting and shit like that. So it's like, you know, they don't ever have full control of the public. So what they're doing now is using celebrities, right? They're using celebrities to try to guide the public into what to believe and what not to believe, right? But see, a lot of the public ain't listening, and I'm glad we not. And then we're exposing their ass so bad. We are exposing the industry hella bad, y'all. All we gotta do is keep on going, tell everything, reveal all everything, so they won't have no more power. And as y'all can see, they ran out of power so bad, they gotta use every single celebrity they got. Back in the day, they only used a few celebrities and put the other ones on the ice. Nowadays, they using everybody they got from old to young, people that they used to look over. They giving everybody a chance now because they have no power left. Blackmail is at the top right now. We can tell who's blackmailed and who earned their shit, right? The blackmail celebrities will get a little bit more, but you gotta understand, they are blackmailed and they're told what to do, which means it's not still them earning their spot. You know what I'm saying? So if the handlers want a blackmail celebrity to jump off of a motherfucking building, they'll do that. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't, they kill you. So it's like either way, y'all are the what you call it, y'all are the entertainment for the handlers, right? If a handler wants a celebrity to be around a certain type of person or keep doing the same shit over and over, they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? So it's like we don't care. We're just laughing at them. We're about to take the shit down. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna keep exposing the shit, right? We're gonna keep going hard, exposing them, and pretty sooner or later that revolution I was talking about is gonna kick off, and they're gonna stand up and do everything like that, right? Um, if you keep going, right, let's keep going. Um, Another sign that a celebrity's blackmail is that they'll have a whole family. Most blackmail celebrities have families, but they don't ever get to be around them. It's very sad. It's almost like they are captured, and it's hilarious. Like I say, anything that adults get caught up in is very hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel no kind of way against adults, especially ones that's talking all that shit. You know what I mean? So people have to realize that if you want to live your life successfully without any interference or bad mojo on your life, you have to let go of blackmail celebrities, the industry, all type shit, right? That's no problem with me. I let them all go. I don't feel no way about them. Once I let them go, I start learning about billionaires, watching seminars, business, you know what I'm saying, music, all type of shit, right? I start learning about audio production and mixing and sound engineering, um, all type of shit, programming, you know what I'm saying? And that led me to run my own business. I run Crushindo Productions, Crushindo Incorporated, right? I am busy. I don't have time to worry about a celebrity and what they doing. I'm doing my own thing over here. Y'all can do the same thing. All y'all have to do is find out what you want to do in life, learn about billionaires, hear their seminars, learn about businesses, and you're gonna be way better than the industry. You know what I mean? So keep going. Ignore the industry at all costs. If everybody started ignoring the industry harder, they will have no other choice left but to start killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because death kind of do bring a little another energy around, right? So they're gonna start dropping like flies, right? They already been dying. That's the funniest part. They already been dying like a motherfucker. But we want to get rid of this system before we revolt, right? So you got to go back to the roots. Who made MK Ultra? The CIA. Who is the CIA? The Central Intelligence Community, right? Well, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. The Central Intelligence Agency, right? That's a government agency, and they are a military type government agency, right? Why would this military type United States government agencies create a program to control your mind? That's because they know the power of your mind. It goes way back, right? The power of the mind, excuse me, the power of the mind is very strong. If more people in the public become more aware of their power in their own mind, then we won't need a government. We will revolt, take over this shit, and start completely over, right? But see, they know. They put it in the food, they put it on your TVs, they put it in your music, they put it in your family. Everything they did was very strategically designed to destroy your mind, right? Now, this is why Crescendo is not vibing with the industry. Just because I make music don't mean I want to destroy your mind. It's not that deep to me. I like music, I like good sounds. I actually want you to enjoy the music, right? I want you to enjoy my product. But the industry is strictly designed to destroy your mind. It's not about talent, it's not about enjoying the product or nothing. It's about destroying your mind. How do we know? Just look at all of the everything that they put out, right? All of everything that the industry put out is destroying y'all mind. That's a part of MK Ultra. MK Ultra is to destroy your mind so they can control you, right? So we're giving y'all the tips, the facts, the ways to defeat this shit, right? How do you fix a destroyed mind? Well, first of all, you gotta go to God. And that ain't it, right? But you gotta go to God first. You go to God first, talk to God till he talks back. It's gonna take a little bit if you're not familiar with God, right? And once he talks back to you, you ask him all the questions. What is this? Who is that? Who am I? What am I supposed to do? What's my path? You go to him, ask all that, right? Once he tells you, he's gonna lead you down the path you're supposed to go, right? It's gonna lead to learning. You gotta relearn everything. You know what I mean? Once you relearn everything, some years gonna pass by, right? And it's gonna be hard. Trust me, it's definitely gonna be hard and very boring and shit like that. But it's better than having a destroyed mind, right? So once you're on the path of learning everything again, you're gonna know about your um path, right? You gotta find your path. Once you know about your path after relearning everything, stuff is gonna get really clear. I took the same journey. It took me about at least 4 years to like understand what it was about. And then once I really got onto it, I became one of the number one enemies to the industry. Like they hate me so much that I said I'm gonna get them touched. At first it was like they hated me, but it was okay because they felt like I didn't have no power. Now they know that hundreds and thousands of people are listening to me. Now they hate me to a maximum to a level where everything that they say is pertaining to me. So now I'm gonna get them touched, right? But that's for later. All of them gonna get touched, but that's for later, right? The next level after relearning everything, finding your path and doing all that, right, is getting into business. Everybody must get into business, whether they are a business person or not. You have to do it. If more entrepreneurs are created where we all have our own businesses, that creates our own leverage, which means we have more power than celebrities. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole process of upgrading the public from destroyed minds to successful entrepreneurs. This has to happen. I don't care how many lazy son of a bitches out there and people that gave up and all that. Fuck them. Push them to the side. They don't matter. Their voice is ignorant. We don't give a fuck. This is for the future and the current, right? Gen Z, millennials, the COVID babies. This is all for them. We're cleaning all this shit up so more entrepreneurs can be created and not have their mind destroyed. You know what I'm saying? That way, If more entrepreneurs are created, you have to look at the reality, right? Celebrities don't have influence over the rich class. Always remember that too. Celebrities never had influence over the rich class. So this is why if we create more successful entrepreneurs in the public, we'll have way more power than the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's slowly happening, but you just gotta keep going. You know what I mean? Okay. Once you create successful entrepreneurs, let's just speak hypothetically, right? Let's say Gen Z hears everything we saying, right? And they take control right now and start their path, right? Within 5 years, Gen Z will be the most successful generation of humans in America. You know what I'm saying? It's very sad that we don't have any successful generations, but that's because a lot of people chose to be dumb, right? We ain't doing that no more. I want Gen Z and then COVID babies and whoever next, right? I want all them generations to ignore that industry, relearn everything, start your own business, find God, get on your path, and become successful entrepreneurs. Once y'all do that and make that a trend, the industry has no more power over y'all. The handlers will have to step in, and they're going to get mad at the celebrities because the handlers are stupid too. Now they're going to try to attack y'all. But the secret is, if y'all are all successful entrepreneurs with your own money and businesses, y'all are untouchable, which means y'all can go anywhere, anytime, and not even worry about shit, right? Now y'all became the rich class. We are upgrading the public from destroyed, poor minds to successful, rich class people. Why do we gotta do that? Because the industry has no power over the rich class. Just look at it. These celebrities are so fucking broke. See, like I say, I took years to research rich people, right? I researched wealthy people, their styles, their just everything about them because I want to be a wealthy person, right? What's up, Red? This is for you too, bro. Even though you're in Germany, this is for you, man. I studied wealthy people so great that I can look at the industry and the celebrities and everybody, and I can tell how much money they have. And tell me why there is no rich ass celebrity. All of them are fucking poor. They look poor, they dress poor, they act poor, they are not well behaved, especially when it comes to the black industry. Black celebrities don't even know how to eat around rich people. They talking about they eating, they getting money over here. That's a lie. When you get real money over there, your whole etiquette will change. You will meet business people. You know what I'm saying? So this is why Crescendo has been leading the next generation and even some of the older people. I'm leading everybody that's ready to be led to the next level, which is being successful, rich entrepreneurs, right? There is always a philanthropy person. Yes, sir. That's another thing, too. We're using all the philanthropy, the psychology, the the entrepreneurship, the intelligence. We're using everything to fix the public, right? And it ain't about me. It's many people doing it. Um, I don't know if that was you or Sean asked about how many other content creators are doing the same thing I'm doing. They are. There's tons of other content creators doing the same thing I'm doing, but see, their algorithm is not well out there, right? Like a lady named Sarah. She's on her own podcast called the Is Given podcast. I think I had blocked her I think I blocked her some years back because I just didn't know what her podcast was about. So, but please forgive me, Sarah. She is very beautiful. Her husband is a great man, and she is getting on these bitches' ass. She is fixing these black bitches to the point they don't even have an argument. She has the money. Her and her husband are fucking wealthy. And she's telling you bitches that y'all are not qualified to be with a wealthy man. So now these women got to fix their mindset. But the thing is, what I'm doing is the same thing. I'm reaching everybody who doesn't know or the next gen so they'll know how do we defeat this industry. We become successful, rich ass entrepreneurs. The industry has no power over the rich class. No power. I don't care what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe nothing they say. The industry looks so fucking broken, janky, bro. Once y'all learn actual rich people's ways, you're gonna look at the industry like, yeah, they look stank as hell. Some of them don't even wash their ass. Some celebrities don't even wash their goddamn ass, y'all. It's very sad. All of them bad, bro. Anybody that wants to destroy the mind of the public is the bad person. We're supposed to uplift the public. We're supposed to upgrade them. This is the upgrade. After the revolt, there's an upgrade. We become rich and successful entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? We keep going. Learn more etiquette. Because it's all about upgrading, bro. You know what I'm saying? You upgrade your etiquette, your intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing the same thing. This is why any woman just can't get me. Yeah, I'll play whatever. I'll play with your ass and do all that goofy shit, right? But I'm not really serious with them. It's only a few of them that I will be serious with, type shit. But that's because my etiquette changed from when I first started this shit. I learned a lot of shit. I heard seminars. I felt bad because I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I was doing that so consciously. Clean out your subconscious. The industry has destroyed our mind, bro. What's happening? We'll build something for the people to give something back. There you go. Do it like that. Keep giving back. Build stuff up in your name. Go up in the ranks of power and money and etiquette. Once you keep going up, you become untouchable to the industry. Because the more they kept us dumb, the less we had. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the pattern. If they keep us dumb, we don't know how to get to the next level. So if we keep upgrading, we get surpassed them. It's all about getting surpast your enemy. The whole industry is our enemy because they work with the government, the CIA, and the FBI to keep us dumb. And it ain't just simply working with them. The government is their handlers. The government tells them what the fuck to do. So once I started learning about actual wealthy people, right, I looked at the industry a whole different light. I said, yep, they're poor, they're stank. I don't want to be around them. I don't even want them to touch me. Don't even say nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned so much stuff about rich people, kind of like how they eat dinner, right? I learned that in a rich household, before they eat dinner, this is just for dinner. Before the rich household eats dinner, they all take baths. Then before they even eat the full course dinner, they have an appetizer. You know what I'm saying? Before they even sit at the table, they gotta put on dinner clothes. How many niggas y'all know right now, or celebrities, they gotta put on dinner clothes before they eat? Some of them eat like slaves. You know what I mean? You can just tell. Just look at them. Some of them, most of them, all them celebrities eat like slaves. But in a rich, wealthy household, they take a bath before they eat. They put on dinner clothes. They sit down with etiquette. They eat appetizers before they eat lunch, before they eat dinner. And when they eat dinner, there's a full course. They have chefs that bring the food out. And when they bring the food out, the chefs cut it up for them. And when the chefs cut it up for them, the parents distribute the food to the plates. And when they distribute the food to the plates, guess what they eat, right? They don't just eat like we do. They don't just go in there and eat, that's it. No, they eat quietly. You know what I'm saying? They don't rush their food down. I studied all of this. Like I say, the celebrities, they can't say shit. I know they're poor right now. They're poor and stank because I learned real rich etiquette, and they all ain't rich. They're not rich. Celebrities are not fucking rich. I learned this by real rich people, right? So they eat calmly. Sometimes they speak during dinner, but guess what? You can't talk with your mouth full at the table. That's disrespect. You can't even put your elbows on the table. That's disrespect too. You matter of fact, they got different dishes. You know what I'm saying? They got the saucer, they got the plates, and steak knives. They got different knives. They got different knives for different meats, different forks, different spoons and shit, right? Outside shit, right? So that means if they can't even handle the dinner of a rich person, then I said, yep, y'all are just so lost. We're gonna push them to the side. I want a vacation place for families so everyone could use it. Right. Yeah, yeah, that's a good business plan, bro. Just dig deep. Start writing it down. If you didn't write your plans down, start writing it down and visualizing it. Trust me, it's gonna work, bro. Just keep going, man. Don't ever stop for nobody. Lobster too expensive, but this what I'm saying, right? So let's say you got past all that with the rich dinner, right? What's next? Dessert. Even though it's probably more champagne, drink, and all that, right? I forgot the napkin too. Rich people use napkins on their chest and their lap, so it's like it's a whole different ritual to eating when you're rich, when you're actually successful, right? So I'm getting y'all prepared for that because if more of us become successful, rich ass entrepreneurs, we'll have to get used to that. Because if you don't even eat like a rich person, rich people not gonna be around you. Rich people will not respect you. Rich people will ignore you. So we gotta learn how to handle other rich people. We handle them by mimicking the etiquette and embedding the etiquette because we're taught the poor way, the ignorant way. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it was for the poor, like piece of. You right. You know what I'm saying? We can't even eat poor food as a rich person. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to desserts, right? Whole bunch of shit, right? They do all that for their dinner. But when you look at celebrities, they don't even know how to sit at a dinner table. A lot of them will eat standing up, and they want me to believe that they're rich. We not finna change the etiquette of rich people because first of all, y'all not rich. None of y'all are rich. Like what that dude right there said. No, we don't know what you're saying, fam, because you're not rich. You know what I'm saying? Rich people know what I'm saying because I study rich people. I want to become rich, wealthy, powerful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to look rich on TV and then act like, oh, we got the money. We got money over here and all that and flexing the handler's money. That's the handler's money, bro. That's not y'all money. When you earn your money, when you become wealthy in real life, you can't even eat the same way like a poor person. How do I know? First of all, they have banquets. I know right now celebrities are not invited to banquets. They're fucking idiots. Tax bracket different. It is, bro. Tax bracket is so fucking different up there. When they be like tax the rich, nigga, a whole tax from the rich is their whole fucking yearly thing, bro. Is your whole salary. Y'all think billionaires not getting taxed? No, a billionaire, they get taxed so fucking hard that it costs more than all the employees at your fucking job right now. And yeah, it hurt me too when I learned all this shit, but at the same time, we gotta keep breaking your mind so y'all can upgrade. The more we upgrade, the less power the celebrities in the industry has over us because they want us to be stupid, right? Um, some wealthy people for sure, D-Red. Well, Red, just learn them, talk to them, and they'll explain the same shit because I learned all this shit, bro. So it's 10 bands. No, I don't got 10 bands. And I'm not going to show you if I did. Most of them are like you. I mean, yes, sir. But the thing is, they learn that because once people know that they have the money, they're going to start begging them. So they have to be normal. But if you go to their house and you live with them, it's a whole different etiquette, bro. But that's not a problem for them because when you're rich, you have loopholes. It ain't about that either, bro. It's about being intelligent. When you do things the right way and you got enough money, you don't have to cut corners for nothing. Now, it is some rich people cutting corners. That's because their money ain't as big as they trying to spend it. But the secret of money is that you don't supposed to spend half of your net worth. If you're worth, how can I put it? If you're worth $100 million, you don't supposed to spend $50 million. That's why a lot of rich people go bankrupt and lose their company, and that's why they cut corners to save money. That's not a smart move. I learned that from a billionaire too. Do not spend half of your goddamn net worth because you want to look rich. What you do is, if you're worth $100 million, you spend 1 million if you have to. That's only if you have to. Don't ever spend half of your net worth. That's why a lot of rich people that just now becoming rich or don't know what they doing end up losing all the goddamn money. Don't ever spend half of your net worth. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry just tried to do that. Y'all remember Tyler Perry? Oh, he a billionaire. He can buy shit and all that. He just tried to buy Paramount. And they weren't going to let that happen because that would have been Tyler Perry's whole net worth. Tyler Perry, you just became a billionaire. You're not even worth $10 billion yet, bro. I've said this about him one time, but I'm pretty sure he learned that the hard way because they made it seem like, yeah, you finna buy BET and all that. Whole time, that's not how businesses work. You know what I'm saying? So we, as the people down here that don't know, the people down here that don't know, believes that, oh, if you got $1 billion, you can spend $1 billion. That's not how it works. The IRS ain't gonna allow that. Did y'all know y'all can't even take 10K out the bank, even if you got 10K? You can't do it. The game is always pay to play. You could say that, but at the end of the day, that's only if you're in a dirty game, bro. You gotta realize, man, it's different games you can play. I'm talking about the real game. And money comes along, but money may never be the intention. Use money as a tool, and your passion will rise your tool. Then you can change something. Yeah, Red. That's the whole point, man. But at the end of the day, money brings power. All we gotta do is keep learning, updating, and you're gonna see the truth. I see the truth, bro. Why y'all think I'm so disturbed? Look at my eyes, bro. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm not playing. I seen this shit. I learned this shit. I am very disturbed because I learned things. My bad, I thought someone was in my eye. I learned things that made me look at myself and realize that, yes, I was doing shit the motherfucking wrong way. I was doing shit the poor way. You know what I mean? And once I seen it, I felt very sick inside. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to look at it too. What's up, Casey? My bad, I ain't see your comment. What's happening, Casey? I want y'all to see the truth too. What we think is normal is very abnormal to the rich people. And they're gonna be like, oh, fuck the rich people. That's not how we should be. We can't say, fuck the rich people, and then turn around and say, you need money. That's that destroying your mind shit, MK Ultra shit that they love doing. How to know somebody working with MK Ultra? They contradict themselves really hard with your own life. They'll tell you it ain't about the money. They'll turn around and say it's about the money. That's MK Ultra, bro. Sometimes we do that just subconsciously. That's why I said we keep learning shit and seeing the truth. We can break the subconscious and fix it. We can fix our own subconscious. You need to be able to handle this power. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can't handle it if you don't know what you're getting into. That's why a lot of rich people went back poor. This is why celebrities look dumb as hell. They think that if they just get all the fame and a few millions of dollars that they can handle that. Whole time, no. They can't handle it because they didn't learn it. They sold their soul for it. They got blackmailed for it. You know what I mean? How do you know the difference between a blackmailed rich person versus a regular rich person? Regular rich people had to learn everything. This is why you ain't finna catch a rich family just walking by in the motherfucking hood, la-di-da-di-da, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna catch a rich family that made their money the right way just walking anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch blackmailed rich people anywhere because their handler told them to go over there, meet this other guy over there and do that like that, right? They can't tell rich people what the fuck to do. They can tell blackmail rich people what to do. So we gotta learn our power. How do we outplay the game? Like you said, it's a game, right? How do you beat the game? First of all, you don't play it. You win the game without. You win the game by not playing it. I heard that some years back too, and people gonna be like, "What you mean? Why is you playing a game? Life is not a goddamn game." That's the whole point. This is how you know who sold their soul or who is blackmailed to to get this money. Life is never a game. This is reality. So if anybody treating life like a game, they sold their soul. Life is not a game. That's how you beat the game. You realize life is not a game. You beat the game like that. How do you get them out your mind? How do you clean your consciousness? You relearn everything. It's gonna take some years. Spend those years learning. Trust me, y'all don't want to spend years partying, doing dumb shit, listening to ignorant people, because by the time you reach 40 and 50 years old, you're gonna finally wake up and realize how much time you wasted, how much money been spent, how many people played you, and everybody's gonna be gone. Nobody's gonna be there right there with you. And now you mad at the world because your other peers, you was laughing at them because, they can't come outside. They not at this party with me. They not talking to this celebrity with me. Whole time they was learning business. Now they got a successful business. Now they got real money that they can touch. Now they 50 years old, can retire, got a mansion of yachts, and don't need to, ain't trying to still get on and be looking cool and shit at age 50, 60 goddamn years old. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand, man. It's a whole different thing when you are literally breaking this matrix. Once you break the matrix of their shit, you see the truth. You see reality. As long as you are alive, you have also the ability to do something. There you go. But I'm saying this too, not only just for the future, but for people that did realize it. Sometimes it be way later. But I'm just saying, these videos are literally for the next generation. So that's how you can help, bro. Let's say in your path, Red, I don't know what you had going on and stuff like that, but let's say you reached a certain age where you feel like you just can't do it, right? What you do is you help the next generation. Don't feel sad. Don't feel depressed. That's how they want us to do. You learn what you need to learn to teach them. Once you teach them and they see that you're correct, they're going to reach back and be like, you helped me, man. Here you go. Get blessed. Here goes 10,000. Well, here goes $1 million. You can make the next billionaire, Red. That's beautiful. That's so fucking beautiful, man. You can make the next successful entrepreneur, bro. I don't care what the industry talking about. I want to smoke the industry. I don't give a damn about they're stupid and blackmail, right? But we can make the next billionaire entrepreneur. You know what I mean? I'm trying to become one right now as we speak. But knowing that in general should give anybody the assertiveness to do this. If you feel like you can't do it, lead the next person to it. Don't ever just sit there and shut the world out and be like, oh, I'm too old, it's too late. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Don't do all that. You learn what you need to learn and then pass that down to the next gen. Watch how you're gonna create the next billionaire. There's just a fine ideal missing in that mindset. We're all humans. We all want to show something of us is normal. You right. But you gotta understand too, bro. The more truth we put out, the less lies will be told. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving the truth on the wealthy class. The wealthy class is not influenced over celebrities. Celebrities have no influence over the wealthy class. None. Absolutely none, no matter how many movies and everything that they try to act like, they come out and say some dumb shit, right? How many of those celebrities have you seen actually go out there, mention wealthy people, and the wealthy people didn't do nothing about it? That ain't never happened. Why? Because wealthy people do not support these celebrities. They know that celebrities are dumb, they're ignorant, they're puns. We're talking about successful business owners. How many times has Coca-Cola or any big time billionaire company needed a celebrity? I said this on another live, bro. Think about it like this. Celebrities were painted in their mind that these companies are reaching out to them. Whole time, they're the talent agencies of the celebrity reached out to the company. Before celebrities existed, Coca-Cola existed, Ford, all these big time companies existed before celebrityism started, bro. So don't ever in y'all mind believe that a celebrity controls anything. No, they don't control shit. They still making billions every damn day. You know what I'm saying? But a celebrity, a blackmail celebrity will convince you that yeah, they control Ford. Ford reached out. They want me to do a product with them. Stop lying, bro. Your talent agency called Ford and they said, yeah, we can squeeze them in here. You know what I'm saying? They really convinced themselves that they run these billion-dollar companies. Whole time, their name is not on the CEO list. There you go. It's scripted. Their life is scripted. Our life is real. They're playing a game. Life is not a game. They're blackmailed. We're regular people. They're playing rich. We're getting rich. There is rich people out there in real life, and they act nothing like celebrities. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it, man, for this live. Love y'all, bro. Love your red, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though we ain't never met, guess what? You keeps it real. I'm glad that we talked. Cause like Jay is also my brother. He has became my big brother because he's older than me. I love talking to Jay, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this truth, man. We're gonna keep it going to the point where when they come to my page after they lied on me and be like, oh, he said this and all that, right? People gonna learn shit from be like, they gonna be like, this nigga didn't even say that shit, you lying bitch. And that's the point. They take a little bit of what I said and my promises, the promises that I kept, right? They took a little bit of what I said and just forgot everything else I said. So that's part of MK Ultra too. Never listen to people who only speak a little bit of what somebody said. No, tell me the whole thing. If you don't remember the whole thing, don't be telling nobody nothing. I was working with Ford. Oh, see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bro? That's how God work, man. I didn't even know you. I don't even know you like that. But I just said a company that you used to work for. You know what I mean? That's how it works. That's how you know we on the right path. It's gonna be a matching reality, a pattern. Notice that pattern too, Red. You know what I'm saying? But wait till the next live, man. Love you, bro. Love my supporters and everything. Gen X and Gen Z, we got you, bro. We let Gen X alone. We let them over there. They think they know what they doing. So what we gonna do with Gen Z and COVID babies, we're gonna lead y'all to be successful entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? All that party horse shit, that's dead. All of them are poor and stank and dried out right now. So we don't want that to happen to y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm out this bitch. Love y'all. That's pretty much it, man. All right, Red. Hit me up later, bro.